Hi guys, this is SLI number 7 answers. So the first problem, they want us to go ahead and write an inequality. So what we can do is we can say, well, we have -4 first is greater than x, which is less than 1. That's kind of dirty how it's all put together. So you know that you have x is greater than -4, and you know that x is less. So this would be an AND problem. And I guess you could indeed have it set up this way. It's just a little goofy out setup. Second problem, it's going to be an OR problem. The reason we know it's OR is because we don't have an overlapped region. So we go from -infinity to 2, round bracket because it's an open dot, square bracket, and we want to put the word OR in there, square bracket 5 because it was a solid dot to infinity. This one, again, has to be an OR problem because we don't have an overlap. So we have -infinity to -1, rounded bracket. You want the word OR to be in there. Square bracket 4 to infinity. Again, a reminder that the infinities will always have a soft bracket. In this case, we have a hard bracket at the 4 because we have a solid dot there. All right, number 7 says a number t is less than 5. So let's write that t is less than 5, and t is greater than 3. So let's think about what that would look like on a number line. So we have 3 here, 5 here. I want a value greater than 3, so it goes this way. Less than 5 goes this way. So that's what that looks like. Number 9, number s is at least -2, but it can be greater than that. So I'm going to have it equal. And then we have or less than, or just less than, not equal to, just less than -6. So we put that on a number line. So I get -6, -2, and an open dot going this way, and I have a solid dot going this way. Number 11. Let's see what we got. Give the answer in interval notation. Okay, so we want to break this into 2 problems. So this is one problem. Divide each side by -5. So you get -3. This sign has to flip over because I just divided by a negative. So I'm going to make the sign now go this way. I flipped it over. Okay, and it might be easier to read this where you just flip this back over and make it look like that. And then my second problem here is I'm going to use the middle twice. Divide each side by -5. Again, if I divide by a negative, the sign itself flips over. I get 2. And then how did they want us to do it? They wanted to give it an interval notation. So again, I'm going to just look at the graph real quick. So I have -3 here, and I have an open dot going this way. 2 would be over here. Of course, 0 would be in between them. Solid dot going this way. So our interval notation would be round bracket or soft bracket -3 to 2 hard bracket. Next problem, I'm going to subtract 7 from both sides, so I get h is less than -2, and then I have the or in there, that's just fine, and we'll solve this. So I'm dividing each side by -9, because I divided by a negative, flip the sign over, negative over negative is positive. Again, if we take a look at a number line, we'd have a -2 here, we'd have a 5 here, of course 0 would be someplace in between. So I want less than -2, greater than 5. It's an or, so I'm going to go -infinity to -2, soft bracket, or soft bracket 5 to infinity. And then this problem, let's see, I'm going to subtract 2 from both sides. So we get 3w is less than 3, divide each side by 3. So w is less than 1. That's one answer. Again, it's or, so I'm going to subtract 8 from both sides. So negative w is less than or equal to negative 6. Multiply everything by negative 1. That means the sign has to flip over. And then let's take a look at a number line, see what it looks like. So if I had 1 here and I had 6 here, I want values less than 1 and greater than or equal to, solid dot going this way. So the interval notation will be negative infinity to 1 or hard bracket 6 to infinity. This next one is a compound inequality, so the center part will go with both. So I'm going to create two different problems. I'm going to go ahead and start solving it. So I'm going to get negative 12 is less than 2p, divide by 2, divide by 2. So negative 6 is less than p. You might want to flip it over. Sometimes it's easier to understand when you flip it over. And then subtract 8, subtract 8. So 2p, that's a 2, is less than 10, divide by 2. So p is less than 5. So let's just put it on a number line real quick. So I have a negative 6, 0 somewhere in between. There's a 5 here. So I want values that are greater than 6 and less than 5. So because this is in this fashion, it means it's an AND problem. So we just want the overlapped region. So soft bracket negative 6 to soft bracket positive 5 is our answer. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.